Hello, my love. Welcome back to the Leveled Up Living podcast. Today, we're going to talk about something that every one of us needs to understand if we're trying to improve our health, our energy, or our happiness. It's how your thoughts impact your biology, not metaphorically, not spiritually, literally, chemically, and physically. So, this concept became well known through Dr. Bruce Lipton's research in a field called epigenetics, which means control above the genes. So, here's the takeaway. Your beliefs influence your body more than your DNA does. And if you're struggling with burnout, anxiety, low energy, emotional overwhelm, or inconsistent wellness habits, there's a very good chance that the root of all of it is not lack of motivation. It's your subconscious belief system. So let's break this down in a way that makes sense and actually helps you change your life. So most of us were raised to believe that our genetics decide everything. Weight problems run in the family, anxiety runs in the family, hormonal issues run in the family. But that's outdated science. And when scientists completed the Human Genome Project, they learned that we actually have far fewer genes than we thought. Genes are not in control. And what activates genes is the environment around us. And here's the mind-blowing breakthrough that Dr. Lipton discovered. Your internal environment, so your emotions, stress levels, and your beliefs, those affect your biology more than your external environment. Meaning, if you believe you are unsafe, overwhelmed, or unworthy, your biology reacts as if that's true. So your genes are not the script. Your beliefs are. And here's the part no one teaches us when we're trying to be healthier. Every thought that you have triggers chemistry in your body. So when you think, "Ugh, I'm so behind, I never stick to anything, I hate my body," your brain releases cortisol, which is the stress hormone. And cortisol, guess what that does? Increases belly fat, weakens your immune system, disrupts your hormones, and drains your energy. Your body reacts to your thoughts the same way it reacts to a threat. You're not overreacting. Your body is responding exactly how it's designed to. So when we sense danger on any level, our body triggers our fight, flight, freeze, or fawn response. It's a survival mechanism. So think back to caveman times. Our brain is still wired the same way it was wired back then. And back in caveman times, stressors were immediate and physical. The primary triggers were life-threatening situations, such as being chased by a predator, natural disasters, or food scarcity. So what happens is the nervous system activates by releasing adrenaline and cortisol and increasing heart rate and muscle tension, and also shutting down digestion. This was highly effective for our survival. It prepared the body for intense physical action, whether that was fighting or fleeing. And once the threat was gone, like for example, the tiger stopped chasing you, the parasympathetic nervous system would then activate the rest and digest response, allowing the body to quickly return to its baseline, which is the non-stressed state, so that it can start to repair itself. However, today, our stressors are chronic and psychological. Modern triggers are typically not life-threatening, but are constant and often socially or psychologically based. So, for example, deadlines, financial worries, traffic stressors, societal and social pressures, and long-term health concerns. And the body still mounts the same full physiological stress response as if it's running from a lion. But this energy has no immediate physical outlet. You can't physically fight your boss or run from your bills, okay? The stressors that happen in today's world are very persistent. The constant phone pings, the phone calls or emails demanding attention can come at any time, leading to a state of constant alertness. So this means that the nervous system rarely returns to its baseline state, the state that it repairs itself. And because of this, we see the long-term health consequences. The continuous overflow of stress hormones and prolonged activation of the fight or flight response lead to systematic wear and tear, which contributes to chronic health issues like high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease. And let me just ask you this: what is the number one leading cause of death for women in the United States? It's heart disease, babe, okay? So this is important. It also contributes to anxiety, depression, and a weakened immune system. So in essence, we have a primitive survival brain operating in a high-tech world, okay? And it struggles to differentiate between a life or death scenario and a stressful email. The system is designed for short, intense bursts of stress, and recovery is now trapped in a cycle of persistent, low-level stress with no natural off switch. But you can take your power back when you start to think empowering or supportive thoughts like, I'm learning, I'm showing up for myself, I'm proud of this version of me. And when you say those things, your brain releases the happy chemicals, which are serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin. These chemicals give you energy, confidence, and emotional balance, okay? You don't need more discipline. You need to have a chemistry shift in your brain. And this is the part that most people get frustrated with. So many of my clients will come to me saying, I keep self-sabotaging, or I know exactly what to do, but I just don't do it. Or they ask, why can't I stay consistent? And it's because only 5% of your day is driven by conscious choice, okay? The other 95% is subconscious programming. Your subconscious runs your habits, your reactions, and your identity, all right, babe? So when you try to force change by using motivation or willpower, but your subconscious believes, I'm not disciplined, I don't follow through, I don't deserve to feel good, you will automatically fall back into your old patterns. And you're not failing. Your programming just doesn't match the life that you're trying to create. And this new life is very unfamiliar to your subconscious mind. Therefore, it wants to push it away. Now, I think this is probably the coolest part. Dr. Lipton's research showed something insanely wild. Cells in a nurturing environment grow and thrive. Cells in a stressful environment shut down and protect. And I want you to listen very, very closely when I say this. Your beliefs create the internal environment your cells are living in. If you constantly think stressful or self-critical thoughts, you are literally signaling to your cells to stay in survival mode. Okay? Women today aren't tired because they're doing too much. They're tired because they are living in a permanent state of fight or flight. Your body needs to feel safe in order for it to digest food properly, or to balance your hormones, or to lose any weight, or to sleep deeply, like actually going into REM sleep, or feeling energized. Your body isn't working against you. It's protecting you based on what you believe, babe, okay? If your brain believes that you are unsafe, even emotionally unsafe, it sends your body the same messaging, okay? It tells you to stop everything, go into survival mode first, your immune system weakens, your digestion slows, your energy drops, your focus disappears, because your brain thinks you're in danger, even if your danger is only a negative thought about your body, or worrying about what other people think when you walk in a room, or replaying something embarrassing that happened to you last week. Your brain can't tell the difference between a real, actual life threat and a thought about a threat, okay? But when you create a perception of safety through supportive self-talk, visualization, or nervous system regulation, your body shifts into the rest and digest state. And this is where weight loss becomes super easy. Your energy increases, creativity returns, your body repairs itself. Safety, my love, is not a luxury. It's biology. All right? Simple as that. And here are 3 ways you can actually start to change your belief system so that your biology can support you. Number 1, repetition rewires identity. Say supportive beliefs daily, out loud. Look yourself in the eyes in the mirror. Your subconscious will listen to whatever you repeat, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Number 2, emotion locks in change, baby. Don't just say the belief. Actually, Feel it. So instead of just going through the motions of saying, I am confident, I want you to look yourself in the mirror, feel what it would actually feel like to walk into a room of people and you have this overwhelming confidence. I want you to tap into that feeling and then say, I am confident. That's a huge, huge difference. Number 3, environment shapes your beliefs. So if you're surrounded by drama, comparison, negativity, your biology mirrors that. Have you ever heard of the saying, you are an average of the 5 people you spend the most time with? That is exactly what that saying means. So start to protect your energy like your life actually depends on it, because it kind of does, okay? You are not tired, you are not inconsistent, and you are not unmotivated. Your body is just reacting to the story that your mind has been telling you for years. And the moment that you decide to change the story, you change your biology. Your thoughts signal your chemistry. Your chemistry shapes your habits. Your habits create your life. You are not here just to survive, okay? You're here to expand. And if you want help shifting your mindset, rewiring your subconscious mind, and breaking free from your limiting beliefs so that you can step into your next level self, please check the link in the show notes for my one-on-one VIP coaching. I designed my one-on-one VIP coaching exactly for this. If this video resonated with you at all, please make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share it with a friend who needs to hear it. Your mind is so much more powerful than you think, and your mind-body connection is so much deeper than you think. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I hope you have a great week. I love you so much. I'll blow you a kiss. Mwah! Bye, babes!